All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Dean, themanmindset.com. I have one of my clients, a new client of mine, who finally is doing the approaching 101, the basic, just the basic approaches. Am I correct? Just the basic stuff, right?
Just the basic, man. Ground
And
zero.
grounds it. Well, let's tell me how it used to be for you as far as your approaching goes before you started doing this. How was it with women who were approaching them?
Man, I was a fucking zombie, man. I was nigga scared on the wall, fucking a beta. Goddamn pray. It's clear, man.
So it was just looking at the animals walk by and not biting them in the neck, right?
Looking at them, nigga, heart sunk and wished and nigga didn't want, man, couldn't do shit. Googly eyed and shit, all that.
Okay, well, so what happened? Okay, so you got you. I mean, you started watching you watched the approaching 101 boot camp that I put out.
Yeah, I started watching them boot camps.
Now let me ask you: was it simple? Was it complicated? Did I explain myself well? What was your take on that?
Man, it's as simple as fucking ABC. Shit.
Right. So okay. So today was your first time doing it, huh?
That was my first day, man. Day one, dog.
Day one. All right. So let's take it real quick. Now, now before you do, was you nervous or anything? Did you think, oh shit, this might not? What was your thought process?
Well, at first, you know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck this, I'm going this motherfucker. I don't got no cards. I said, but I gotta start somewhere.
Right.
So I got there and I was like, all right, fuck this, I'm just gonna do the approach without the motherfucking card and see what happens.
All right.
And
Let's
so
all
I
right. Let's
just
go. Okay. Let's talk about your first approach. So your first approach, you ready? You walked over there. You did it. What happened?
okay. I was sitting on the bench with this lady and her kids had sat there,
Yes.
and we were sitting there for a while watching the parade.
Yes.
But I was checking the chick out that was sitting there because I didn't say shit to her at first. But I was like, shit, I could just holler at her.
Right.
And so I said, you know what? I'm about to get up and leave. I told her that. I said, hey, I'm about to go walk around. But you know what? I said, hey, um, my name is Eric, and you know what's it? I forgot exactly how I did that particular one,
Right.
but I reached out my hand and told her my name, and you know, said it's nice to meet you. You know,
Did she
real courteous like.
did she shake your hand back?
Yes, she sure did, man, and she kind of, you know, she kind of perked up a little bit, you know, and shook my hand and shit. I was like, wow, look at this response. This is easy.
Yes.
But that was number one. Yeah, it was my first motherfucking one, so it was, you know, it
So
was
I
like
know it
that.
was kind of nervous for you and everything, but okay, so what went through your head doing the? I mean, you got your first one, so what went through your head at that time? What was going on with you?
I was thinking, what the fuck was I thinking? I was just thinking I'm gonna try this and just see what happens. That's what was going through my head.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest.
No. I need you to be honest. Hey, no. Please do. So okay. So you got that one out of the way. How did that make you feel?
I felt good in the motherfucker, man. I was ready to fucking conquer the fucking world.
All right.
I said, hey, I said, that's one down. I got four to go.
Okay, that's one down, four to go. So tell me about the next one.
Okay, the next one, I was standing on one side of the street and I was looking across the street at the other side. I was like, damn, all the fucking action is over there. You know, there was a lot of fine bitches all lined up over there. So I went on the other side. I said, fuck this, I'm going over there. And I went over there and I saw this lady with a big ass and looking good the motherfucker. And so I just went up to her and said, hey, that's why you enjoying the parade? She was like, yeah. I was like, hey, well, you know what? I said, my name is Eric, you know, and I saw you from across the street and I just had to come over and holler at you.
Oh, I like
You know,
it. Whoa. I like that, dog. Okay, then what? Then what?
I was had to come over and holler at you. And that's when she just perked up, man,
Perked
and
up.
looks, she looked nigga dead in the eye. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, I'm on to something here. and she reached her hand out, and we shook hands, and I was like, hey, have a good day, and kind of walked on out. She's like, nice to meet you,
Now, now, now,
that kind
now,
of exchange.
now, I want to just pause real quick. Now, you. I mean, I know you don't have your business cards or anything, but you were almost halfway done. If you would have kept going and let her know that I'd love to take you out to coffee or tea sometime. Give me a call. You was but no, this is good. This is your second time, so I'm not knocking you. I think that's good. I mean, I can
Right.
get the confidence. That's good. I'm just saying that you could have bit her neck because you did half of everything. That was good. But go ahead. So then what happened? So after you did her, so how was you feeling at that point?
I was more energized, man, to just go on to the next. I was like, that's two down. I got three to go.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so I just went up to the next. It was a lady pretty much standing right fuck next to her. Shit, I just went over to her, did the same thing. I ain't give a fuck. And it pretty much went the same way. And both of them bitches was bad, man. I ain't had no cards. I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm trying to get these five, like he said,
Well,
and just kind of see what
well,
happens.
well,
So I
well,
went over this thing to her, and it went the same way.
now before we get to okay, we did 1, 2, and 3. Before we get to 4 and 5, this is what I want to tell you. When I tell you to talk to 5 women a day, and again, you did great. You did more than expected. So I'll give you double points for this. This is great. When I tell you to talk to 5 women a day, all I want you to do in the beginning is if you see a woman that you are interested in, all I want you to do is say hello. That's all I want you to do. Just say hi.
Oh,
No. Hear me out. Hear me out. No. You
I
went
got
way. No, you did a great job. No, listen to me. This is the kind of attitude that tells me that you're gonna be a real strong student because you went beyond the just saying hi. You engaged them. You talked to
yeah.
them. You shook their hand and you left, which is fine. But we'll talk about that in a second. But no, let's talk about 4. What happened with number 4?
I'm trying to remember. I caught this chick. She was just kind of at the other end of the parade. The parade had kind of ended, and she was walking by. But I had seen her earlier. A little fineless chick with a big ass,
Mm-hmm.
and she walked by again. I was like, shit, I gotta holler. This is the next one I'm gonna holler at. So I just I called her, but I kind of got a little. I ain't gonna lie, I got shaky with her a little bit. So it didn't go quite like the other one, but I did. You know what I'm saying? I did say the same things.
Yes.
And I was like, all of them ain't gonna be fucking
Perfect.
gold.
Everything's not gonna be perfect. Exactly.
Yeah. And so I just did the same little thing, but I kind of jumbled up in what I was saying, and I sounded a little hesitant. And I was like, fuck. But I just, fuck it. At least I did it. Shit, that's 4. Shit.
Okay. Now number 5.
Number 5 now, that was kind of different. It was kind of like the other 3, but it kind of different. That one right there is the one I would have hit on, man, for real. That's the one I would have been like, hey, let's go to dinner or whatever. Because the parade had ended, and she walked by. She had 2 little kids with her. I ain't give a fuck. She looked good to me from the back, shit. And so I started walking behind her. So I'm going to holler at this shit. And so I got up to her, and then I kind of touched on the elbow and said, hey, hey, how you doing? I said, you know what? I saw you walk by. I said, you look nice. I said, hey, my name is Eric.
Shook her
I
hand.
said, what's your name? Yeah, I shook her hand, reached out, shook her hand, and said, what's your name? And she said, oh, it's Tisha, or whatever she said. I said, it's nice to meet you. And she kind of walked off. But she perked up, man. I saw a gleam in her eye. I was like, wow, okay. You know what I'm saying? I saw a spark there. It was crazy.
Yeah, well, that's the beautiful thing, and for your first time out, I think that was awesome. I think you did an awesome job. You have done more than what most guys do. Usually, again, I just tell guys to learn the skill of hello. That means if you see a beautiful woman, go talk to her, which you did. But you then took it to the next step. You did half of everything, then you stopped the other half. I don't know why you stopped the other half. You could have kept going. You know that, right? You could have kept going with this. But
I was hung up on the cards, man,
right,
and I ain't had it.
right. But this is why it's important to have a business card because when you're at a parade or
Right.
something, you don't have any way to get a piece of paper or rip something off or write something down. You know what I mean? So
That's why I didn't really care about going much further because I was like, I didn't have my cards, and I'm just trying this out.
right now, what you could do now? I mean, you can still do 5. But the thing that will show your growth, okay, is when you do 5 and then you have a fuck you Steve moment. That's why I always call it the fuck you Steve moment. And the
All right, what's that?
and the fuck you Steve moment is Steve told me to do 5. Fuck him. I'm gonna talk to a 6th one. Fuck
Right. Oh,
him.
fucking 10
I'm gonna
shit.
talk. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to another one, and that's when you know you have growth. Again,
I had that. Hey, I had that fuck you moment then. I was like, shit, I could have did fucking 10, but you know what I'm saying? So I kind of had it in my
yeah,
mind.
yeah. So that's fine, but no, at one point in time. This is where I tell guys when they know they have acquired the skill is when they see the woman and they automatically go to her without thinking. That's the fuck you Steve moment. After the 5, then they go to the 10, and then
Oh,
yeah, when you don't think about it, when you don't think about being nervous, you see her and you're
okay.
automatic on autopilot. That's why I keep saying do 5 a day. Because after
I
a
got
while, after the 5 is done, after a while, then you're gonna be like, shit, man, why do 5? Fuck you, Steve. I'm gonna talk to a 6th one, and
it's
the
a habit.
7th and the 8th. So, I mean, so
Yeah.
how all that feel? So, overall, how did it feel for you though, man? How did that feel?
Man, you know how I feel? It feel like I want to go to every motherfucking party, goddamn club in the damn city, man, that I can find.
And just
I
talk to
ain't
them.
lying, man. I'm raring to go.
Now you have you have the Alpha Code though as well, don't you?
Yeah, I got it.
How is the Alpha Code? How is that helping you? What do you think about the Alpha Code, man?
The Alpha Code, that part about the kung fu and stuff really is stuck with me. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because I'm like, this shit is deep. And the laws, codes, and rules, I thought that you was going to actually lay out some laws, codes, and rules, but
Yeah, the
I ain't kind of like that.
well, yeah, the thing is with that is that as your own man, you must set your own. Don't follow.
Right,
Yeah, you're not supposed. Don't. The thing with me is, I don't want you to be another me. I want you to be a great
right,
you, and you need to set. I'm showing you how. I'm giving you the tools, the hammer, the nails, the plywood, and all that other stuff. I need you to set it the way you want it, so it can work for
right.
you. You know what I mean?
That's what I figured out. I was like, okay, it ain't like he gonna tell me these laws. I come up with these motherfuckers and I do these motherfuckers myself and I hold to them 100%
The
myself.
exact you have to hold to them, man.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you've been talking. We were just recording this because I got to throw this. I got to throw because of the excitement. I love the excitement so much.
cool.
You were saying that how deep this was. I mean how I guess you thought. I mean, again, I always say most guys before they come to me, they have this world is flat thinking. They think there's nothing deeper than what's out there, man. And since you've
Right.
been dealing with us and everything, what is your thought process on how you are viewing the world now that you become a client and stuff?
You know how I view the world? Uh, now, I saw a couple of your boot camps or some video or something, but you drew some shit out about the fucking Matrix and how these motherfucking, all these betas and shit are in that motherfucker and they can't get out. Well, a lot of them don't want to get out and don't even realize shit. But it's some motherfuckers like, hold up, something ain't right. I want to get
Yes.
out this motherfucker,
Yes.
and they trying to find a way out. And I feel like I'm one of them motherfuckers. That's how I view the world now. I got to get out that motherfucking matrix like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Shit.
But how does it
That's good.
feel seeing how does it feel now seeing the world differently from the way you used to see it? How does that what's your thought process on that, man?
It's like I don't know, man. It's like my eyes are open now. You know, it's like it's an exhilarating feeling. You know, a nigga could just walk around, with his chest out a little bit more now. You know, his head up a little bit higher. Like, shit, I know some shit now. I
Yeah.
know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and especially with these women, and the fact, I mean, you see the fact, and again, then why they perk up because they're not used to people coming right at them, and I love the fact that you introduced yourself, you shook her hand, but most importantly, which you have the bell curve around the regular guy, is that you told them why you went over and talked to him. Most
Right.
that right there. And let me ask you something. When you said that to them, did they not smile? Did they not give you a
Man,
smile?
hey, dog, they smiled, man. It looked like sunshine. God damn it. When I was like, damn, and you know what I'm saying? They look at the nigga, and you can see them actually kind of feel good. You
Yeah.
can see it in them.
Yes.
And I was like, wow, it does something to them. It was like I said, you looking good, and I had to come over here, and that chick, she just was like beaming, man. After I said that,
Yeah. And what's so again, what's so crazy? I wish you had your cars, but what's so crazy is all you had to do is just, you know what? I would love to take you out sometime. Here's my car. I mean,
yeah,
you could. That was your you were like you beat the person up in the wrestling ring, but you didn't even go for the pin. You had it.
but see, in the past, I wouldn't even, it would have. Oh man, I was so motherfucking beta. I wouldn't even notice none of that shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's weird. Now here's what I'm trying to say. In the past, I would have saw a fine bitch, a fine chick, and you, a beta nigga think a fine chick think she fine and all high and feeling
Yes.
good and know she look good and shit.
Yes. Yes.
But like you said, a lot of them are insecure and don't even feel that way. And
Yes.
so if you tell them, then it spark up in them a little bit.
Yes, yes. While you maintain your sense of self, that's all you were
Right.
doing. You never swayed from who you were. You didn't show any nervousness. You showed assertiveness. You showed a little bit of dominance, and that's what we're trying to get you and all the guys to do. But you have like said, cool. I'm gonna take this to another level. I mean, that's the hunger that I love out. That's why I'm doing this because of the hunger that you have, the excitement in your voice. It's like wow. It's like it's a whole new ball
Uh,
game now, huh?
Hey, it's a whole new ball game. I thought that was the first thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought that was the first thing. I didn't know your first thing was high, and that's it.
Yeah.
I thought the first thing was to do the 5 women and give them the cards. You know, because I saw your video 2 days ago on approaching women,
Yeah.
and that's what kind of cinched it for me. I said, "Oh shit, I know what to do now."
Right, right. Well, yeah. My thing was, see, it was, cause see, for a lot of guys, they see a woman and they get nervous. So what I need to do is get that nervous out by saying hi to her. That'd be the first step because the end result of you
I
having
got
sex, the end result of having sex with her starts off with you saying hello to her, right? So I need you to
it's
start saying hi without her feeling or feeling the worry and fear in you where you're cool, calm, and relaxed. But what you did, you not only said hi, I mean, hey, not only did you not do the basic, you did do a fuck you moment, which is great. You said, you know what? Because the thing is what I always tell guys. This is why I tell guys to hi. I didn't even mention this, but I'm gonna mention it now. The reason I tell you to say hi first is because sometimes the woman wants to talk to you, but she's too insecure and she's too nervous. So she's like, come on, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. And you walk right by. She's like, damn, I wish you would have said something to me. So so
damn.
so when you do say hi, sometimes some women will say hi back. Some bitches won't
Exactly.
say anything at all. I mean, that's the truth.
Right.
But then you're gonna have this kind of woman that when you say hi to her, she's gonna stop. It's not just gonna be a hi. She's gonna stop because there's interest
Right.
there, and at that point, it's time to do what you did. But
Okay.
that's when you go over there and excuse yourself and all that other stuff. But right now, the way you are right now, you're on a real fast track. So what I'm saying to you is that you get your cards, man. Get them motherfucking cards.
Coming, man. They
Yeah,
coming.
get them cars because you are already ahead of the curve because most guys that start, they can't even get to one or two women. Not only did you get to 5 women, you engaged them, you talked to them, you introduced yourself, you shook your hand, and told them why you came over there. So this is the
Yeah.
kind of stuff like I know you were asking like being a great student. These are what great
Yeah.
students are made of because great students want to do more that's asked of them because that's what I did with my mentor. My mentor
Okay.
made me do that, but you know what? The competitive person that I have in myself, I wanted to do more. I don't want to be like the next guy. I want to take it to the next step. So what you're doing is way past everybody else that's just started. I mean, this was your first day. Your first day, you should have been like, I said hi to one, or I saw someone and I was about to go talk to her, but you said no. I'm gonna talk to her. I'm gonna engage her. I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm gonna shake her hand, and then I'm gonna tell her why I walked up to her. So you are ahead of the curve when it comes to the starting gate, and I am very proud. That's why I'm doing this now, recording and putting this on YouTube because I'm proud of you, man. I am
I got
so
you.
proud of you because when you first started, I mean, you of course you were a little hesitant at first, like everybody, because you wasn't sure. But you know what? You invested. You got the alpha code, and then I think what did you get after that? Did you get what did you
I
get
got
after?
the types of women.
The types of women? Yeah. Oh well, we'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, but you're starting to see that you know what. The shit I'm showing you is some real motherfucking shit. This ain't no bullshit. And you are believing in yourself more. You're getting more confidence. And after a while,
Thank you.
that confidence is going to start turning into arrogance, which is going to be even more powerful
Thank you.
because you're going to be, you're just going to be doing it blindly. Just boom. You're going to be hanging out. Like I said, you'll be hanging, one of these days, you're going to be hanging out with your boys, okay? Y'all going to be at the
Right,
bar or
right,
the spot. And you know how it is. You hanging out with your boys. And this is you
right.
before me. You hanging out with your boys, you see a fine ass woman walk by, y'all pause, y'all look at her ass, then y'all look at each other and be like, yeah, I'd fuck that, blah, y'all laugh and giggle and shit, right? But to you now
Dang.
that you're about to become, I'll put you in the same scenario. You're hanging out with your boys, a beautiful woman walks by, your boys are gonna look at her body. You're gonna say, guys, I'll be right back, and you gonna go talk to her. That's
It's a whole
that
new ball game, dog.
whole new ball game, man. But real quick, so how do you liking the types of women? Is that what's your thoughts on that, man?
I'm still trying to learn it, man.
A lot of
It's
shit.
a lot to take in. Yeah,
It's a lot of shit.
it's a lot to take in, man. And so I listen to it, once or twice a day,
Yes.
just kind of let it sink in because I
Yeah.
want to actually learn it.
Yeah, you need. Yeah, and like I said, you need to learn it because like my students listening now because I'm adding 12 more. So it's important
Okay.
that you get the 16 down because I want you. Hey, the 12 I'm adding are the 12 different types that text because we're going in the texting part. So that's going to be just as
Okay.
important. So, but man, I'm just so proud of you, and that's why I wanted to do this because you know what. The thing I love the most is when I hear the excitement and the passion
Man.
because this is how it is with my boys. We on the phone, we talking about the hunt, the thrill of the hunt and the women and
Thank
getting the ass and how exciting it
you.
was
Right.
and I met this joint over here, I did this and that and that is
Man,
amazing, man.
hey, my mindset is this now. I don't want to let another fine bitch I see, period, walk past me. And I don't say nothing. Not bitch, you know what I'm saying? But
No,
just
no, no.
a
It's
fine.
cool. No, you with the fellas. You say whatever the fuck you want to say. Trick, bitch, whatever the fuck you want. This is what we
Oh,
do. We talk that yak. So
uh,
it's all
that's
good.
right. That's where my mind is. I don't ever want to be like, God damn, I wish I had said something to that chick and she walked by. Them days is over.
Those days are over. That's the beautiful thing about it, man. You have done great strides just in a few days. I mean, this is just this Saturday, and look, you still have the rest of the night if you get a chance. Go to a club or go to a bar or somewhere and just fill it out. I mean, you have all day to do whatever you do. I mean, you did great. If
Exactly.
you could be satisfied with your five and no problems out of here, I'm proud of you. But you sound
Hey, I
like you
think
you you that you the kind of motherfucker I think is the kind of motherfucker be like, you know what, this is good, but I want to do a little bit more. This is what I want to do. I want to talk to people, and and another thing I want you to do, and also another assignment I want you to do, is I want you to begin to engage people. Okay. And what I mean by
engaged.
engaging people is this. Okay, when you go to Walmart, okay, or Target, or wherever you shop at, okay, every time you
Yeah.
go there, there's a woman or a guy in the cash on the other side, and they have a name tag. What I want you to
Yeah.
start doing is I want you to greet them by their name. Hey, what's going on, John? How's your day going, big dog? What's up with you? Or hey, how you doing, Susan? How's your day going? Because you're gonna start learning personalities. Also, this is like freebie personality stuff because you already know their name. Just greet them. Even I do. Let me tell you something. If it's McDonald's, Jack in the Box, In and Out Burger, I don't give a fuck where it is or what the situation is. I always greet people by their name because there is something that a lot of guys don't know. You see, there have been times where I remember this one old lady that used to be back in the day Kmart. I mean, I'm old, so Kmart, they used to have this thing called Kmart. So every time I went to Kmart, I would say hi to this one old lady. She was cool. So every day I'd say hi. If I go in there, I get something, I'd speak to her every day. And one
Right.
and one day I went in the store. She wasn't there. She was a customer at this time. And I ran into her and I said, "Hey, how you doing?" Oh, she said, "Oh my God, hey, I didn't think I would see you here. Hold on, wait a second. I want you to meet somebody." I said, what are you talking about? And guess
Mm-hmm.
what? Her stripper, well, she didn't know her niece was a stripper, but she came because they were going there together, but she spoke so highly of me. She was like, there's
Wow.
a nice young man. This young man I wanted you to meet. She's like, well, this is the guy I was talking to you about. And I was like, what though? I said, hey. I mean, she was a stripper stuff, but that's happened several times. And then there's several times where I'm saying that to the guys. Okay, let me tell you what happened those times. I see a guy be like, hey, what's going on? Like if I see him and I know who he is, I'm like, what's going on? Let's say Eric. I'm just use you as an example. You be at
Okay.
the cash register. I mean, what's up, Eric? How you doing, Eric? Oh, good. Blah blah blah. All right, man. I'll holler at you later. Then I see you in line. Oh, that's Eric. Okay, I'm gonna stay in line. Eric. Hey, what's going on, E-Dog? What's going on? And do it a few times. Then the tail end of the week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I see you. I'm like, damn, what's going on, E? What's going on? What y'all getting into, man? What you getting into this night? Oh, man. Well, there's this pool party. This has happened so many times. There's this pool party or a get together or a picnic or blah, blah, I'm going to. I'm like, damn, man, that's how you say, oh, dog, man. Hey, man, more welcome. You want to go? Are they going to be girls there? He's
Dang.
like, yeah. I'm like, okay, yeah, dog, of course. But see, most guys don't understand that about the water hole. See,
Right.
what a lot of guys will do is they will go in line, they'll get their shit, and they will go. But remember, well, the thing that I learned at a young age is that my teacher and my sister taught me the reason they're popular is because they spoke to everybody, the nerds, the geeks, the surfers, the rockers, the cool kids, the jocks. They knew people. But what my mentor told me was that in every group there's always gonna be a few badass motherfucking looking women, just fucking beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, the
Right.
geek club is gonna have beautiful women. The music club, the chess club, whatever. You just badass bitches. So he always told me to always speak to people because once you engage them and friend them and they feel comfortable with you, then they're going to bring you into their circle. And their circle is bound to have some badass women. So that's
Right.
why when you go shopping from now on, greet and say hi to the cash registers and all the other stuff. And if you see them, go in their line and keep doing it because sooner or later, especially if it's a woman and she's an older woman, she's going to probably
Yeah.
try to want to introduce you to her niece or her sister's daughter. That's her niece, but her daughter or
Yeah.
something, that way. But for the guys, that's when you ask them what they getting in, like on the weekend, what y'all getting into, what you getting into. That's when they say, oh, me and some friends, because most of these people today have pod relationships. So they're like, hey, John, Mike, and Rob, and Susan, Sharon, Lisa, and Tammy, we all going to the club and just hanging out. We all hang out together. Or we go to the picnic, or the barbecue, or pool party, or beach party, or any kind of party. And once you get cool with them, that's when they will automatically invite you in. And the great thing
Right.
when they invite you in, it's not like you a fish out of water because being a fish out of water going to these women, that's when the cock blocking happens. They cock block you and all other stuff. So we don't want that. So what I want is I want them to bring me in, and once they tell the group I'm okay, the group will accept me. the shields will go down. The women's shields will go down. Then I can work from
Right.
within and get the woman I want to get in the circle. But it starts with you hunting these people down. I mean, hunting that's bad, but speaking to them. That's all you're doing. When you're in line,
Yeah.
plus it makes their day anyway. They're having a shitty day anyway. But remember that what is a part of being courteous, man? It connects. Part of
Right.
courteous.
You,
So I'm sorry, what was you about to say?
I was about to say, what you're doing is you networking. That's what
Yes.
that is.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes. But I'm doing it on a
On,
level in a
on
way
that level. Right.
where they realize that, you know what, I'm not a dick, I'm not an asshole, I'm a cool motherfucker. And most people want to bring in cool motherfuckers into the group because they gonna even make themselves feel even cooler. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah,
Right.
guys, I want to introduce you to my boy Eric, man. He real cool, man. Eric, hey, Eric, this is Susan, this is Sharon, and this is Lisa. And you like, hey, how you ladies doing? And what you doing? Shaking Lisa's hand, the other ones, and the
Right.
other one. You know what I mean? And then,
Damn.
yeah, you see how it works. And this is just on the basic
Damn.
level, baby. Come on.
Man, I see the whole big picture, man.
Yes.
Shit.
You
It's
remember
amazing.
you remember the video that I sent you with the chessboard, right? Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
No longer in that scenario, I'm not looking at the pieces. I'm looking at the board. Because I'm going to
Right.
move them women to where I want them to go, and they don't even realize I'm doing that. They have no idea I'm doing that.
I didn't realize.
And it's not manipulation. It's just my mouthpiece. I'm just so smooth with what I do. I'm going to tell you what I want from you. And I'm going to talk to these women. And everyone, hey, and when I have the chance to talk to the one I want to, that's when I'll pull her over. I'll slide her my card, say, give me a call. You know, it was great meeting you. Then I'll go back to the, like Eric at the cashier. I'll be like, Eric, you know what? I had a great time. Thanks, man. Hey, check it out. Anytime you go out with your friends, let me know because they're a great group of people, or any new friends. See what I'm saying? So guess who?
Right.
Hey, but guess what? Here's my number, dog. I'm gonna give him my number, and this is no
Damn.
homosexual shit. I'm giving him my number because when the pool party, the beach party, or something is jumping off, I'm not gonna go to the grocery store every day to see what the fuck is going on. That's when the phone rings. I'll be like, hey, what's up? Hello, who's this? Yo, man, it's Eric. You know the guy that goes, what's up, E-Dog? What's good, man? Oh, nothing, man. I just want to let you know, dog. Hey, man, there's this beach party going on. I just want to know if you want to roll with us. You more than welcome to come. Okay. Oh, hey, okay.
Damn.
But see, that's some more game that I'm throwing another how to so you guys can pick up on that. See, most people don't do this,
Right.
dog. All they do is get in line. You know what they do. You probably do it. You get in
Man.
line, you look down, you look at the magazine, you give them your money, you say thank you, you walk the fuck off, right? Am I correct?
Yeah.
Well,
Every time.
every time I do is I put my food down. I look her or him right in their eyes because I need that practice because you never know. Plus, you're learning more about different personalities as well. So then I'm sitting there and while they're doing it, I'm engaging them because see, one thing a lot of people always don't understand is they always see me do like I do drive-through pickups and stuff. I show people with that, I can just drive up and go to the drive-through and talk to women and stuff. But they always wondering that how is it that someone I just met is starting to tell me their life story, and they don't even know me, because
Right.
it's because
What
of
is the secret?
right. The
Shit.
secret is what I'm showing you now. As long as you begin to engage people and you start to talk to them in their name, remember her name tag. I don't have to ask you what your name is. So once I
You got
recognize your name and I greet you by your name, you're going to feel like, wow, this guy, wow. You feel more relaxed, more
Yep.
comfortable. And that's man, dog, that's just how it is. That's why we bad motherfuckers, dog.
It's a whole lot going on, man, and that
Yes.
the average motherfucker don't see in these
They're
little
not supposed, but
interactions.
dog, remember the rule of the game. They're not supposed to
Yep.
know. They're not supposed to
Exactly.
see it. They're supposed to keep doing the tricks, the gimmicks, the PUA bullshit and all the others. They're supposed to fail. All I'm trying to do is I'm
Man.
trying to get into circles that I don't even know existed. And let me tell you, there are some people that I meet that you would never think that they are in a big circle. Like, real quick, last story I tell you. I met this one dude named Rob, okay? Just an average looking dude,
Yeah.
just regular old dude. But he had access to this very wealthy circle, man. I call it the one percenter circle. Didn't know that shit.
Wow.
You never know because they're wearing their work thing. But even with the women, when you're engaging the women, the thing about them is that even though you might not want to holler at her, guess what? Her and her friends are going to the club tonight. Her and her friends are going to a party. And if you'd like to go, let me know. That's the same thing with the women. I've been offered to go to parties with, and if she's fat and ugly, I'm just greeting her for the bigger thing. I'm not greeting to try to talk to her or pick her up.
Exactly.
I'm greeting her to make her day, number one. But number two, if she ever offers me to go somewhere and I tell her yes, before I even get there, she's already set me up with everybody. She's already told everybody
Right.
about me. Oh, he's real cool, laid back. I see him all the time. Got a great personality. You know how women are. They gonna give the scoop.
Exactly.
And then when I go in there, guess what I am? I'm like the new guy when you're a guy and you go to school, all the girls are talking about you. Well, guess who walks in? I'm the new motherfucking guy. And she's like, "Oh, Steve, hey, how you doing?" She'll grab not my hand, but she'll grab my wrist and yank me over to her. "I want you to meet my friends." And then I meet her friends, and I'm like, "Any, many, money, mo. My mama told me to pick this one, and that's the one I'm gonna talk to." That's how easy this shit
Dang.
is, dog.
Man, I'm on my way to try to get there, dog, for real.
No doubt. All right, man. But
I'm on the mission.
yes. Well, I just wanted, but again, I'm glad I talked to you and told you all this is something new. It's another how to, but it's stuff that you can do, man. All this stuff you can do this today. You got to go out to eat sometime. You got to go get groceries or whatever. So it also gives you
Right.
opportunity to talk to people, get to know people because you never know what someone has to offer you unless you begin to talk to them and engage them, man. Okay.
That is so true. Hey, you know what? I think I'm gonna head to the club tonight and do 5 more.
Now listen, here's your rule for the club, okay? Here's your rule for the club.
Okay.
When you walk into the club, the first thing I want you to do is talk to the first group of beautiful women you see. I don't give a fuck
Okay.
what you say. Look, a matter of fact, I want you to walk over to them and say, "Hey ladies, who's buying me a drink?" Ah, just playing with you.
All
How y'all
right.
ladies doing? And you can shake their hand and do or walk the fuck off. I don't care what you do. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Because what the regular guy doesn't know is that every woman is sizing up every guy that walks through that door. And every guy either does three things. They either come in and go to the wall, come in and go to the bar, come in and go to the bathroom. That's just like that's it. But
I
the
was the
guy,
wall nigga.
yeah, right. So the guy that walks in and starts talking to women is the guy that they're going to keep an eye on because he is different from every other guy walking in there. So that's the first thing I want you to do is I want you to walk in there and I want you to talk to women, first group of women you see.
Okay. Okay.
If you see a woman that you like around a group of guys, okay? You see a woman you like
Yeah.
around a group of guys, kind of keep an eye on the guys, okay? Because one of those
Okay.
guys are going to go to the bar. When he goes to the bar, you go to the bar. And you get next to him and be like, "Hey, what's up, dog? Hey, how you doing? Oh, yeah, man. Oh, man, it's a great night. Yeah, man. Hey, what's your name, dog? How you doing? My name is Eric. Your name? Oh, what's up, Ray? What's up, Mike? How you doing, Mike? Yeah, Eric, man. Yeah, man. It's a hot night today, man." Then you're like, you all right people. Hey, bartender, get my boy a beer, man. What you drinking, dog? You drinking a beer? All right, hey, man, get my dog a beer.
Okay.
Buy
Okay.
him a beer, right? And be like, "All right, man. Hey, look, dog. Hey, man, you have a good one, dog. And hey, if I see you around, I'll holler at you." You say, "Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You see me, just holler at me, right?" Give it about 15,
Okay.
20 minutes. You see him in a group with women and shit, and you walk over to him. Guess what's gonna happen? "Yo, what up, Mike? Hey, Mike. Hey, guys. Hey, come here, man. Let me holler at you, Eric. Hey, guys. Let me introduce you to my friend Eric. Hey, Eric. This is Tisha, Tasha. Yeah, bam, 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 bam. And they gonna work for you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you win.
You
Yeah.
win. You win because most guys they gonna try to talk to a woman in a group of guys. Then the cock blockers gonna come out and stop them. So
It's
what you want to do is again buy him a beer, and it's not nothing sexual, but you're buying him a beer
right.
because you trying to engage and show him that you a cool motherfucker, you laid back, he laid back, and he gonna you know what again, what people love is when they meet cool people, it gives them more cool points in their group when they bring a cool motherfucker into the group. So that's just how it
Okay.
is. But again, those are two
It's
things
a
you can do.
method.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, dog. Why you think we get so much ass, dog? It's a system for everything, dog. This is
For
why this.
everything, man.
Yes, but you remember you weren't supposed to know this shit, but you'll start to see it now. I bet you when you go to the club tonight, just look around you. Watch how everything is moving. Watch the moving parts, and watch the women
Right.
that are in groups and stuff. And I'm telling you, engage one of them motherfuckers, talk, chill, laugh with them a little bit. Babe, say, hey, you know what, man? Man, you all right, people, man. Let me get my dog. Hey, man, let me get my dog, Mike. Mike, what you drinking, dog? You drink? Oh, you drinking a Michelob Ultra? Hey, man, get my dog a Michelob Ultra on me, man. Hey, look here, Mike. Yeah, man. Hey, man, it was good to meet you, dog. Hey, man, I'll holler at you later, man. Be cool with the girls, man. And then, hey, then you just walk off, and then you wait to him get
Yeah.
with his group of girls. Then you walk. Then you accidentally on purposely walk by them. Oh, hey, what's up, Mike? Oh, hey, what's on, E? Hey, what's going on, Eric? Hey, come here, man. Let me holler at you. Let me introduce you to my friends. Hey, everybody. Hey, man, I just met this cool dude, man. This is Eric. Eric, hey, man, this is, and that, hey, you in. You in.
Damn, man, I got to try it, man. I got to do it.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing, dog. That's what we do, dog, okay? So,
Okay.
So yeah, that's all I have for you. But I just wanted to touch base with you on that and tell you how proud I am of you. But just give you some help, let you know that hey, this is how it works, fam. This is how it works, man. Okay.
All right, man. So, hey, waiting on the cards. I'm gonna go to the club tonight and just see what I can do. I'm gonna do all that shit you just said.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm gonna throw this video up so you'll be able to watch this shit all over again, just in case you didn't get anything. But yeah, absolutely, man.
Okay. Okay.
All right, E Dog. Well, I will holler at you later, man. And thanks for the call, man. I appreciate it, dog.
Thanks, man. Take it easy.
All right, peace out, man. Peace. All right, guys, there you go. www.themanmindset.com. This is part of a high two / testimonial. Very proud if you do your 5 a day, great things can happen, and also part of the how to. So if you have any questions or anything, hit me up. Go to www.themanmindset.com. Hey, man, we are more than just a dating website, guys. We are a lifestyle. I'm the Dean, man, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.